For some reason, Twitch leaves you unmuted by default whenever you log in. So I have to listen to the sound of my own typing. There we go. Hi everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to another white-knuckled, riveting edition of Adventures After Dark. I'm your host, I'm Big Ed Mustafa, and I am here with the lovely and the ever-essent Zinger. Hello, Zinger.
Hello, Ed.
So, when last we left off, I logged into the wrong server. That's pretty hilarious. We were talking about whether we wanted to do... Our group on Evernight needs to go shopping for a kin house. And I said, no, let's log into Arkenstone and let's go... Tell you what, since I did this, let's log into Evernight and let's go shop for a kin house. Sure. I guess it was subliminal. Freud says there are no accidents. So we're going shopping for a kin house. Are you sure you want to quit the Lord of the Rings Online? No, I do not want to quit. So we kind of wanted to wait for the Rohan housing to come out, and then when it came out, we discovered you pretty much have to get to Snowborn or Edoras or be like level 86 to go to the new housing area. So that kind of rules out our group on Evernight. We're in our mid to late 40s. So after some discussion, we all decided that some elf housing in Arid Loon would be delightful, and we're going to go pick out a spot. Plus, with the new housing opened up, that means people probably cleared out of some of the old housing, so we should have plenty to choose from. And by happy coincidence, I am practically in Arid Loon already. Oh, and more joyous news. Guess what's going on right now, Zinger? Your favorite.
I saw.
Hobnanigans. Very exciting time indeed. Lotro is the gift that just keeps on giving. So I'm in Gabble Shather out in the middle of Angmar. But, like a good boy, I went ahead and got my Thorin's Gate travel deed. I can just port myself right to the Dwarf land. Snorblom checking in, hard hit in the house. Hello to both of you fine gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So do we get there from Duland? Is that correct?
Yeah.
So this is exciting for me. All of my characters, I've got housing on Crick Hollow, Brandywine, and Arkenstone. I do not have housing on Landrevel, Gladden, or Evernight, or now on Laurelin.
What do you need?
So, all right, I'll just take a horse to Duland. And on none of the servers I have housing have I ever had Arid Loon housing before. I think, was it Mort's group on Gladden? The kin house is in Arid Loon. Did you ever play with those guys for the all Cappy kinship? What is it, all in the buff?
Yeah, it's been so long. I don't remember where our house was.
And, well, I remember going there to decorate it with fishing trophies. Lots and lots of fishing trophies. And I think that was in Arid Loon. But I just, for whatever reason, have never spent any time in the housing area there. So, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this alone anyway. So if the rest of the folks who play with us, Hard Hit's one of them, but Gwar and Doug Glendower and Freelancer... they can actually watch us pick out a kin house. And, of course, Hard Hit's not actually in the kin. He's already in another kin here on Evernight. But that's okay. And theoretically, we could spend the entire stream just going to the fishing taxidermist and then hanging up trophies, but we'll probably get onto some questing instead. Well, I'm kind of excited. I've never picked out an elf house before. 13 years in game, and this is brand new to me. Of course, I've never bought a Gondor house, and I haven't even seen the Rohan housing yet. I'll have to check that out on Arkenstone sometime. I've got characters on Arkenstone and Crick Hollow that are plenty high level, but
I've only seen the Rohan house in like screenshots and whatnot. I haven't visited myself.
it's exciting to have options. I think it's a great new addition. Help flesh out the game world and keep players in a really nice section of the game that might otherwise be underpopulated. Plus, at some point, it probably helps to spread the server load, too. Anytime you can spread the player base out and not have everybody crowded in one area, it's a good thing. Not that I'm trying to imply there's ever been any server performance issues with Lotro.
No.
It always runs like a champ.
I realized after you took off that when I visited the Stable Master, I don't know if it's that everybody can do it or free to players can do it, but I swifted to Kellendam, and then from Kellendam there was a swift actually to the Balathorn homesteads.
Oh, that would have been good. Shame on me for not thinking of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to take the Kellendam swift travel since it's a basic thing. I'm not sure about the homestead swifts if they are available to free to play or not. I would guess they would be, just because like inside the homesteads there's the stable masters, but that I think free to play players can still use. Which is weird that they didn't add those for Rohan housing to make it so low level players could get out there, but I suppose they had a reason for that.
Any word on the pricing for the Rohan housing?
I think like the mead halls are like 800 some mithril coins. The cheapest are like 400 some mithril coins. I think it's like 400, 500, 600 for I guess a mid level. I don't know what that includes, and then I think it's about 800 something for a large one. But I think some people also pay with like those housing units. I don't know enough about housing to know like how much those are.
Yeah, I think basic housing sounds fine. Now with the kin houses, there are basic and deluxe. Is that true?
For just regular homesteads?
The kin houses are all the same, and there's a basic and deluxe individual home.
Yes. There's a
The second thing I said is true. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, my needs are pretty modest. If there's no difference other than they both have a single storage chest, I don't really care either way. So I usually just get the cheapest house.
Yeah, I mean the only thing is that the deluxe ones will have more slots so you can put more trophies in.
Which is good. Also, another primary consideration for me is how close to the task boards are we.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I love to pop home for task item turn-ins. All right, I'm in Duland.
Greetings to you.
Here.
Yeah, there might actually be a swift to the homesteads from there.
It's locked because I haven't discovered it yet. Oh, and it says you must be a subscriber or former subscriber to use the swift travel.
Okay, so
you've been VIP before, so it's
yes, I'm premium in this account.
Okay. I've got to get there the old-fashioned way, riding a goat.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the homesteads.
No
There
worries.
are a couple that have that looks like they have 4 kin houses available, so that means that they're probably pretty barren.
Yeah, and I kind of want to do what we did with the burglar kinship, where there's a lot of individual homes available next to the kin house. Thought that worked out pretty nicely.
Yeah, I can tell that there's a trend that like.
Did I go the wrong way?
Yeah.
I did.
Just go east and cross the bridge from Duland.
Is it east out of town, or is it back behind here, like the way I'm riding? thought there was a bridge that went across. You're supposed to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
to.
There's a bridge. It's east out of town. Across
Okay, I see it now.
the
All right.
river. Yeah, I could see that. Like with the homesteads, there's a lot that have like a lot of standard houses, very few deluxe houses, and then some kinship houses. So I think the trend is that people prefer to get the deluxe houses for larger space. Like that.
Yep. Zen of Games checking in. Hello, Zen of Games. Snorblom says 36 writs for the mead hall. Classic neighborhoods, there are a couple of 2-bedroom houses and the rest are 1-bedroom. SKDX Killer checking in. Hello, SKDX Killer.
Hey, Nick. Yeah, and I think what you can do, that some people that own like the Belfast housing, if you sell that, you get writs back, and then they can spend those writs plus probably additional writs to get Rohan housing if they wish.
I'm more of a Cheez-It guy, but writs are pretty good too. Okay, I'm at the Eastway, and that's wrong. That just ported me to Needlehold, didn't it? Yeah, I'm at the Rushok Gate. How did I miss the housing area? I'm not smart.
You just kept on following the road. You just have to go.
There's just a lack of talent, knowledge, and skill going on my way here. Okay, here we go. So the sign that I didn't look at says Valathorn Homesteads. Reading is fundamental, kids. Plus, I'm all out of sorts. Mrs. Mustafa and I went for tacos, and I've been drinking Diet Dew. It's messing with my head. Okay, now I'm at the homestead. So
if you come back a bit, the broker is back over here.
Oh, and just talk to the broker.
And just scanning for number of available things.
Three-eyed Melon.
Okay.
How may I be of service?
I would say don't necessarily just look for the one with the most kin houses, because we only do one kin house. But,
right, the one with the most deluxe houses might be good.
Deluxe. Yeah, that's probably what I'd go for.
So Dola here has 3 deluxe homes available.
I've seen a couple that has like 5 or I see one that has 5. Everything's gonna have plenty of standard houses if people want those. But
here's a couple of neighborhoods. I figured the more to the middle of the list, the more homes would be open. People wouldn't want to scroll the list back and forth. If you're at the end of the list or the beginning of the list, you're gonna be more full up. But would you say it's more important to have more standard houses or more deluxe houses available? There's only 6 of us, so I don't know it matters a whole lot. As long as there's 6 open houses.
Yeah, maybe the most total together, I guess. I don't know, and some people don't really care about being in the same home. Some people I know like being maybe in a different homestead, so they can get a port, because they know they can get a port to here and a port to somewhere else. So it's up to them whether they want to buy a house in the same homestead.
Okay. Laurelond has 5 deluxe and 4 basic. 9 total, looks pretty solid. See a higher total, let me know.
What are you looking at? Sorry.
Laurelond. Right in the middle of the list, like I figured. I don't see anything better. That looks like a winner to me. There's 13 kin houses available there too. There were a couple that had 6 deluxe homes available, but they either had 0, 1, or 2 basic homes available. Laurelon 6 and 3. I don't see anything else that high.
Other than one that Logathrad, Loga, yada yada.
Yeah, Logathread was pretty close. I looked at that one too.
Yeah, 14 basic, 6 deluxe, and I mean there's 2 kinship homes.
Oh, I
I
was
don't.
reading it backwards. I thought the basic homes were the kinship homes. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basic,
Yeah, I'm
all
just
large.
backwards. Like I said, I haven't shopped for a house in a long time. That's why you're here, to keep
Yeah.
me out of getting in trouble.
I just don't know exactly like where
I'm not a smart man.
where each of the kinship homes are like in the homestead, and which one is which one.
That's pretty funny. One of the deluxe homes in Laurelon just sold while we were sitting here looking at the list. That's what we get for doing this live, I guess.
Hopefully you got some commission on that.
Yeah, let's go with Laurelon. There's 4 Kinney homes, 5 deluxe, 13 regular. That's more than enough. Let's go in there and see what we can get. We're just looking for a kin house with some addresses near it.
It's the one Lorellond, right? Laurelon, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that same homestead.
Waterbank Road.
Like I said, I guess you can open up the map and look at telephone homesteads that
I usually go in and walk
around.
around. Let's just go in and walk around. I've never spent a lot of time talking to the housing broker. God, I don't see it on the list now. Am I losing my mind?
LOR.
It's 2 words?
Because it has an accent over the thing, so
Or is it Lograthard?
it's Laurelond. It's at the bottom of the L's. Like if you just search LOR.
Oh, okay. Because of the accent, it moved it down.
Yeah, because it has an accent at the bottom.
Okay, that threw me for a loop. All right, stepping in. Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio. Middle Earth Realty with Ed and Zinger. Yeah, who knew?
These are the task boards right over here. Right
Yes, they are. Haven Way. Well, this looks like it should do nicely. 8 Haven Way, plenty of houses on the way to and from it.
Yeah, look at this one. If we can keep on looking around.
Okay. So the cottage next door is open. The one next to that is available. The one across the street's available. Oh, we got a nice cluster here. I'm liking it.
Yeah, go for it.
And then if we go the other way,
Yeah, there's like a cul-de-sac back here, I think.
yeah, this house is open.
Yeah,
The one
right
next
here
to
is
that's open.
one of these houses is the one that I have like on my main server.
Yeah, I mean, everybody could get a house here if they wanted to.
Yep, let's go for it.
All right.
You have enough gold, right? Do you need some?
No, I'm sure I'm fine. You kidding with all the task items I sold? I claim this house for our kinship. And I will claim this one for me.
No, this is a personal house right here. This isn't the kinship house that you just bought. This is your personal house.
Really? I
The
thought it was
kinship.
like 6 gold. Is this just a deluxe house?
I don't know.
Oh, you're right.
This
Okay.
is the kinship house. Up
Man,
here.
I'm an idiot. No wonder I needed you here. 8 Haven Way's the kinship house. And it's
I
15
just assumed
gold.
you bought
Okay.
your. Yeah, I just assumed you bought your individual house first, so I
No,
didn't
I'm just
question it.
stupid. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. That's pretty funny. I bought my house and I'm like, yep, we're all done. Wow. This is why you have to be here to supervise me, Zinger. You can't leave me to my own devices. We'd be living in a van down by the river. Alright, I like it. Let's get this sucker filled with fishing trophies. It's all good. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves have a homestead. Plus, it gives me a way to clear up some bag space. I put some hides and scholar mats in a chest. Man, am I clueless. This is M.O. Zinger babysitting fees. You are not wrong, hard hit. Thorin Oakenbuckler says, a good player need for 1 month. Jumbo95 says, hello, in free-to-play beginner. And I bought the game expansion, which costs 99 LP by Deeds Quest. What other important things after expansion I have to buy? Need advice. Dear Big Ed Mustafa, I am calculate something about the Lotro point farming. I give you numbers. 2.5 hours, 235 LP. Oh, blah, blah, blah. If you want to earn Lotro points, you need 7.5 days, 180 game hours. Could be. Big Mikey Ocho checking in. Sir Waffles is here. Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, use the Lotro free quest code. That'll unlock all kinds of goodies. There are some basic things you want to unlock. The writing skill is important. Deluxe wallet is very handy. Name some of your other favorites, Singer. Guild access is nice if you do crafting.
And I really like getting the inventory bags.
Yeah, extra bag space and storage.
Anything that's account wide is definitely a priority over character specific purchases.
All right, let's check Mandalinia's house out. Oh, this is nice. There's an upstairs here, too. I'll put all of my beverages away, so when I finally start doing in-league stuff, I can just pop home and chug all of these. That'll clear some pack space. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop the Hobbit gift. Go ahead and get your guesses in for what the Hobbits are going to give me for my Hobbit present. If you're the first person to guess correctly before I draw, you could win a new car. It might be Matchbox, it might be Hot Wheels, but hopefully we'll get a lucky winner. So go ahead and get your guesses in. Gipio is guessing Crams. Zendros says Tome of Defense. That's an excellent guess, Zendros. Zen of Game says large pile of silver scraps. Going to close the drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumbo 95, welcome to the jungle. Exactly. Big Mikey Ocho says a pie. Minor power potion. Sargareth is guessing. Hi, Sargareth. And the hobbits have Universal Ingredient Pack. Doggone it. I was rooting for you guys, but we're going to have to hang on to the new car for another week. Jumbo has used the codes before. Did you get a house picked out, Singer?
I'm just looking around.
Okay.
There's one near the kin house, but I don't really need it. I'll leave it for some other kin if they want it.
Cool. May as well pay up the maintenance ahead a little bit here. Okay, paid us up 12 weeks in advance.
I would say under permissions, make it so members can do maintenance if they want to pay up to.
Boy, I haven't done that for a while either. Where do I need to go for that?
So open your character panel.
I'm there.
Go
Permissions.
to house. Yeah, go to house. Select the kin house.
Yep.
And hit permissions, and I guess under kinship member, looks like the third thing over should say maintenance. You just want to check that so it's showing.
It is.
It's showing for kinship member. Well, I guess you also want to make it so that members can. I guess you basically want to check most of the things there, other than permissions,
Yep.
so that anybody can, hopefully
Enter the name of the player? I have to do this for everybody?
No, you just click on kinship member. That little thing that says kinship member. One of the things I think should say.
Yeah, I
kinship
did.
member.
Now it's asking me to enter the name of the player to add.
And then down toward the bottom, you see those check boxes.
Yeah.
You just hit those, and then you hit apply. You shouldn't need to add a member.
Okay. All right, that worked. I don't know why it came up with that. Maybe because I hit add instead of apply.
Yep.
I could see that being an issue.
I don't know if you have to do it for officer or if,
Yeah, I've got
Maybe just
all
a-
officers and all
yeah.
kinship members have full permissions except for changing the permissions. And then why don't we change it so anyone can visit?
Yes.
Can't imagine that would be much of a problem. Okay, permission set. I'll do the same for my house.
For your own house, you can do whatever you want. Don't make storage available for everyone unless you don't care.
Then they just fill my chest with rhubarb.
Yep.
Okay, that's set. Good reminder. Again, thank goodness you were here to supervise me. I gotta clear bag space. I'll never get all those fishing trophies back here. And as long as we're here, I may as well go check out the task item board. Gipio confirmed. Just click apply, not add. Woobot says producer's letter 2020 is here. Sargrith says, oh my gosh, Ed, I got enough work done today to actually catch your stream on the official. I'm glad you're here, Sargrith. Glad you're making plenty of money on Fridays, but it's always fun to talk to you. Let's see what we got here. Albino fur. Pure black skin. I think I'll work on Lossoth Rep. What do you think? Ooh, task at hand reset. Do your task item turn-ins every day, boys and girls. They're good and good for you. Alright. Task limit reached.
I'm trying to decide whether I actually care enough about housing to get a deluxe house or just get a basic.
Yeah, I don't. I don't even know if the house I picked out is basic or deluxe. Don't care.
I guess the perk is like, the deluxe you just essentially get more storage space innately by being able to store more stuff in slots that don't fit into a vault, into the storage chest.
Looks like Big Mikey Ocho answered your question, Thorn. With the summer event concluded, you can't complete those quests until the next time that festival opens. Which is weird. I would have thought I would have gotten failed notifications on those quests when I logged in. Maybe I did and just didn't notice. I had some stuff that was incomplete. The uncancelables. Alright, well I'm ready to log off here. Shall we switch to Arkenstone?
Yep.
So if you're part of the Wednesday night group, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves now has a kin house. And we've got plenty of open houses near the kin house if you want to join us. Switching to Arkenstone. I'm going to need you to sing and tell jokes to keep everybody entertained until I get up on the other server.
That's going to be a negative Ghost Rider.
Alright. And remember, Lotro is teen rated, so we want to keep the theme teen.
Okay, so just teen pop singers, gotcha.
Yeah. And don't be telling any of those jokes you like to tell the guys over at the Elks Lodge. We've got to keep it squeaky. Yeah, they may do an encore of the Midsummer event, but I don't know for sure. That's always a good question for Druid's Fire if she's hanging out with us. Druid's Fire, if you're hanging out and listening to the stream, let us know if there's going to be an encore of Midsummer. Inquiring minds like Thorin Oakenbuckler would like to know.
Man, I can't believe you didn't buy this house right here that had the dock right on the back.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Now I'm full of buyer's remorse, thanks.
It's literally like right next to the it's Two Haven Way is available.
That's my problem. I'm sure there's no sturgeon to be caught there, so I don't want to spend my time fishing there.
I'll be over in a second. I'm just trying to pick a house last minute.
No worries. I'll be to level 130 by the time you finish logging into Arkenstone anyway.
Very know well, might be. I'm just gonna buy one of
Jumbo95
these.
asks, are part of GMS, are you? I don't know what GMS is. So I guess I'm not a part of GMS. Do you know what GMS is, Zinger?
Nope.
There was a model airplane engine manufacturer named GMS. I had one of their 46s. 0.46 cubic inch single cylinder 2-stroke motor. It was a screamer. I liked it. Although I think the cylinder head worked loose and it sucked in air and it broke a connecting rod on me. Sent it in to get replaced, and then I think I just sold the replacement motor they sent because it happened under warranty. By the time I got the replacement back from the manufacturer, I'd already put a different engine on and didn't want to mess with it. Yeah, Galandriel's ready to go. Game Master. I'm more of a game novice or a game acolyte.
And if you're asking if he's like part of Standing Stone Games, he's not.
No.
That happens to be the question. I don't know.
I am a volunteer streamer. I'm just happy to show off Lord of the Rings Online in all of its glory. I think it's a wonderful game. Even though it's 13 years old now, it looks wonderful. And when I stream it on Twitch, I try to do with as high a visual fidelity as I can muster. I am at Bjorninghouse. Ooh, guess what? Apparently, Hobnanigans is going on Arkenstone, too.
Those basic houses in that little cul-de-sac area.
Cool. All right, we can do it again. I'll give you guys 15 seconds to get your guesses in. What do you think the hobbits will give me on Arkenstone? I think this is unprecedented in all the nights I've streamed on Lotro Stream. I don't know we've ever given you guys a second opportunity to win a brand new car. Maybe Matchbox, maybe Hot Wheels, but I'll give away a brand new car to anybody who can guess what the hobbits are about to give me. Let's see what we get. Major morale potion, small pile of copper scraps. Ah, you thought I was a game master because of the channel name. Nope, no worries, Jumbo. The only person who's actually employed by Standing Stone Games who streams on Lotro Stream is Cordovan, who does Court of the Rings on Friday mornings. He is an actual company employee and the community manager for Lotro. The rest of us are all volunteer. Pile of copper scraps, second breakfast, but they will steal your mushrooms. That's just cruel. Slayer Deed Accelerator, leftover undelivered mail, virtue points 50. All good guesses. Good luck, fellas. Let's see what we get. Minor Potion of Power. Major Morale Potion was as close as we got. That was Sargareth. Close but no cigar. Once again, we are unable to give away the new car. And just to clear an inventory spot, I will go ahead and use that. And even the virtue point guess was wrong. Rockhead took a shot. I got 20 points instead of 50. My luck with random number generators is singularly awful, so it's going to be hard to guess just how horrible my Hobbit present's going to turn out to be on any given night. But I'm glad you guys are here, and I appreciate you taking your best guess.
All right, let's hop over to Laurel and do it again.
I like it. I can get the Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars cheaply enough, but eventually it would just break me paying for the postage.
Have you come bearing bad news?
Sturkist wants us to go collect more mushrooms. Sargorth says, my last guess was for the other server was a minor power potion. That was an excellent guess, Sargorth. As you well know, I was rooting for you, and better luck next time. Besides, you'll probably sleep better at night knowing that I have no idea where you live. Quest Tears of the Gladden. I have an empty file. I also have a horn for an errand for Arwen quest. Why did that not go away? I thought we completed that. Strange. Deed complete. Quests of the Wilderfolk. 6 of 6. Title awarded. Heroine of the Vales. Deed bestowed.
Oh yeah, do you need to do that dinner request? But I forgot you did it last time, fortunately.
Yeah, we knocked that out. For those of you who are confused because a man is playing a female elf, the explanation is simple. I like to feel pretty. Also, when I first started playing Lotro, the game was called Shadows of Angmar, and I picked a female character because if I ever had to fight the Witch King of Angmar, I wanted to do it on a female character, because the Witch King of Angmar can be slain by no man. Also, I picked the Arkenstone server as my original home server, because I figured the list would always be presented alphabetically, and I wanted to be on a server that was easy to find. Turned out that's not how they display the server list, but it worked out anyway. I also had characters on Silverlode and Crick Hollow, and now most of those are all on Crick Hollow. Except for Audrafina, she is my runekeeper on Arkenstone, and I brought her over from Silverlode. Since she was a female elf, I felt like she blended in well with the rest of my characters here on Arkenstone. Alright, so what do we have left to do in the Vales? I know we've still got some quests that are live, but there's some repeatables, some stuff that we may or may not want to go ahead and follow through on. What are you thinking about, Zinger?
Yeah, there might be some around here, but I wouldn't worry about those. I don't think.
Well, I've still got 2 lost lores to complete. I've got a message from Rogasbel, or Rosgabel, and then I've got Protectors of the Wilderfolk. Talk to Ragnhild, talk to Odvok, talk to Hithril. They've gathered at Holtvis in order to work together and protect the Vales of Anduin. Is that the repeatables?
Yeah, those are some repeatables. We can do those if you want. I'll take us to Holtvis. Because those guys should be right there.
Well, epic storyline, I don't really see anything tagged. Do we have anything pointing us to a new region? Anvil of Winter Sith?
No, that's the raid for the Dwarf Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the Black Book of Mordor, under the Black Book of Mordor, there's that Shades in the Swamp thing, and that's kind of an on-ramp for Minas Morgul Black Book.
Okay.
I don't know how you are in the Black Book of Mordor before that.
Looks like I've got chapter 6.2, Spies in the Forest.
Okay, yeah. I'm up to chapter 10. I don't think we were really working on the Black Book of Mordor and all, and I was just ahead of you on that book, so.
Alright, well let's do that.
Okay.
Legolas is eager to help you track down orc spies that have been seen camping throughout Aaron Lasgalin and to learn from them what evils they may be planning. So that's going to take us back to Northern Mirkwood. And I'm not so sure I have a port, but fortunately I know a hunter who probably does. Arendir, Dale. Just head to Dale?
Yeah.
Alright. Sargeras says, I have some female characters for pretty reasons too. Gotta use those cosmetic dresses. Yeah, I have to admit, I feel a little bit funny when I go, ooh, I'd really like to get a new gown for my elf champion. She has some pretty cosmetics though. Although I hate to say it, I think over time I've replaced some of the dresses with armor sets. See what I have for cosmetic outfits just for fun. Equipment I'm wearing. Outfit 1 is... Well, a nice outfit. This is the Heligrod Dragon Scale armor in red. This also looks good dyed black if you get the chance to do that. I've got the Grey Company Ranger outfit. We've got the Dragon Armor of Remembrance, and I have the steed that matches that. Outfit 4. I think these are dwarf cosmetics from a set that they were offering a while back. We'll just go back to equipment for now. Okay, Zinger. Did you want to show off your cosmetic outfits?
Nah, I just switched to another one now.
Alright, I don't want to be an attention hog. Your fashion sense is very important to the viewers as well.
I'm following you. I don't know where you're going.
Okay. Let me clear what we have. And I will pop up the Black Book of Mordor stuff.
Yeah, they made an on-ramp for Minas Morgul, so like, people didn't have to do 1 to 10. It's, I think it's 10 chapters to...
Ginger says, most of my characters are female, but then I am too. Snorblom says, the big problem is there are no pockets. What have I got in my pockets? I'll show off my spotted war steed. That was a random lucky drop on a warband somewhere out in Rohan. I was quite grateful to get that for free because war steed cosmetics are uncommon and not inexpensive. So that's New Lake Town.
So you're on chapter 6.2, right?
Yes.
Okay, sure. I just pulled up the wiki in case there's something that... Because I honestly just don't remember like every little bit of it, just in case refer to it.
We'll just go the direction the quest ring points us. That couldn't possibly go wrong.
Yeah, especially when we have to go back into that dreadful forest. Do you have to talk to Thranduil? Is that kind of where we're heading to Belgoth?
Who am I talking to? Denalas. Denalas followed a band of spies. Should seek the hunter by the old elf hall there. So we ride for the old elf hall. I've already gotten lost. Fallen off my horse. Why is the water so deep? I thought this was a road.
There are, it's at spots, at other spots, it's just swampy. There's not really a road though, I mean, I could just head straight west basically and catch up to our road eventually.
Alright, we'll do that. Just seems a shame to not be fishing out here. That's all I've got to say about that.
I don't know, this water's probably got the dragon sickness in it.
Probably. Yeah, navigating this place is annoying. It's all starting to come together, though. We're going up the hill? Where are we going?
I don't know, you're the one with the quest tracker, I'm just following you.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get lost then.
Yeah, probably doesn't help that we have to cut through the forest there.
Not even a little.
I'm not sure if we're actually going to Feldagon or down toward Paris Tillian.
Yeah, I don't recognize the name of the place where they're pointing us. There's a camp right here, apparently. That's exciting news. Our paths seem to be deviating.
It's okay, just head where you need to head till I can find you.
Yeah, trying to ride as the crow flies through northern Mirkwood is foolish. Which is why I'm doing it.
Yeah, the Black Book of Mordor was really well done. It's probably like as good as.
I found him! I'm at the old elf ruin. Who knew?
I have faith in
I
you.
have done it. The hunter Dinalus motions quietly to you, and Legolas drawing you near.
How has the prince fared on your journey?
Search the orc spy slain by Dinalus. Dead orc, dead orc, dead orc, dead orc, dead orc. You find a filthy parchment among the orc's possessions.
The orc carried a letter from its captain? Show it to the prince.
This letter is interesting. Are the Guzul of whom Mithrandir speaks not united?
So they want us to kill 10 foes here. Can we go in?
I
Just
mean,
seems to be road.
if you keep on going, eventually you hit the ruins up there. I just don't know. I don't remember if you actually have to kill things in there or around here.
Well, let's check the map. Defeat foes within Karis Tillion. So if we
Okay.
check the map,
Yep. We can head right up this road. It follows up to
that takes us to Karis Tillion. It's southwest of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Sargarath says, I heard Daydork. Daydork? 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 That works too. We're entering Karis Tillion. The ruin lies deep in shadow. Things move amongst the darkness. Yep. Don't be on your travel skill bar when you need to fight. New deed, Shadows of Karis Tillion Slayer. Well, that is good news. Now we get to stay. Yeah, that counted. We have to stay and kill 1,000 of them.
I'll see you next week.
It's a lot. Explored the southern overlook. There's an explorer deed here too? That's just kooky. Why did that not hit anybody?
How's that glass prescription going for you? Your new pair of glasses?
I got my new glasses. I'm seeing well enough to fly toy airplanes.
Without crushing them?
I probably just needed to have my two-handed sword out instead of my single. I need to dual wield though because I need the pack space.
That's not sad.
Alright, well we've at least done enough to... Oh, it says defeat armored shadows, explore the northern courtyard, explore the eastern overlook. So we've defeated foes, but now we've got new... quests that popped. Explored the central courtyard. Defeated sorcerer's spirits. Let's see what's over here. Tommy Lawless checking in. How many Lotro points do you have, Big Ed? A little over 9,000 at the moment. Explore the eastern overlook. Well, this sure looks over something, but it's not the east, it's the north. And Juliet is the sun. Wait, what were we talking about? Is this the eastern overlook? It's eastern. It sure looks over. but that doesn't seem to be popping for me.
That thing over there across that bridge. I mean, I think it's work our way around that. I don't know if that's it anymore.
Fair enough. Let's check this wooden chest for sandwiches. I don't have enough room to loot anything. I'll count myself lucky.
Nerd.
Sargra says, but soft, what light through yonder window breaks. Oop, I'm dead. Nope. Interesting. I don't have any way of getting back up. I took a wrong step. We'll use the stuck command. Have to wait a minute, and hopefully I don't end up like back in
Who are you playing with?
the Haunted Inn. Me and Zinger, we are on Arkenstone. We are doing the Black Book of Mordor quests.
Okay, these are some new crackers I bought.
Okay. Mrs. Mustafa comes bearing treats. Some new crackers she bought, and a cheese Danish, it looks like.
And this is
Zinger says hello, Pookie. She says hi, Zing.
you know it's just going to take you across the other side of the forest. And you got
Yeah. I'm going to have to ride back here from Narj Peak, probably. No, you're only 1,000 meters away. That's not bad.
I don't know.
So let that be a lesson to you boys and girls. Step very carefully or you may have to take a very long horse ride. I'm so defeated, so I just retreated. I'm about to lose control and something something.
And you think you'll like it?
Doesn't rhyme. Nice try though, honey. Sargareth said hello, Mrs. Mustafa.
Hello.
She says hello also. Well, now I feel like I'm riding away.
Yes, you are.
Well, it turned sharply, which I thought it might at some point. So I may be going the right direction again.
No, you aren't.
I'm further away than when I started now. That wouldn't
Yes,
shock
sir.
me. Nope, 700 meters. So I'm getting closer.
I assume you have to come back and talk to the same guy that you talked to before around here.
Oh yeah, it's talk to Legolas. You know, I guess I can try riding cross country, but Skeptical that that's going to be particularly effective.
No, you're fine. We're just about the same place.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you can head straight there. I didn't jump off any cliffs or anything.
Here's Legolas.
I have given more thought to the words of Ugrkor.
Talk to Thranduil in his throne room in Felagath. Shall we go find the Eastern Overlook?
Is it for the epic? I mean, do you need to do it?
No, it's Darkness and Carasthilian. It's a quest that popped. Increases the reputation with the elves of Felagath.
If you want to do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we're here. Let's go finish it up.
No, I don't have it or anything. So
I'll try not to jump off any more ledges by accident.
don't.
I'm going to go full speed on my heavy war steed, so I've got maximum control.
Alright, I'll see you through the circle.
Alright. Eastern Overlook. Eastern Overlook.
Come over here, probably across this bridge.
I'll bet you're right. Explored the Eastern Overlook. Come to Aroniel's aid. Aroniel is this way. See, aren't you glad we came back to finish this, or else Aroniel could have been in trouble?
That could be.
Forget first responders, I'm the true hero.
You back here. Yeah, they made the Hunter's Blindside a ranged skill, but the text still talks about it being a melee strike. It's literally just a quick shot. It's at least ranged now.
Mickey says, hello there. Hello, Mickey.
I would speak with you. Take heed now.
We have to prepare ourselves, Zinger.
Oronia, captain of the guards of Felagos,
Acolyte of the
unexpectedly encountered
Necromancer.
a threat from Dol Guldur, hidden within the old elven ruins
I don't
of
see her,
Paris
so
Steel.
no.
Oh,
A
okay.
word between us, then.
This doesn't look like it's going to take very long. Silence descends upon the hilltop as a figure steps out from behind the ruins. Hello, figure from behind the ruins. What has gone wrong to bringeth you here? Bringeth me here. A new necromancer shall be born. Well, it's not going to be you, Haas. Sorry. Yeah, he crumpled like a paper sack. That was quick. Mickey says, I just started Lotro a couple of days ago as a Bjorning, and I'm now 27th level. Do you have any tips or suggestions on what I should look out for, etc.? Sounds like you're off to a great start. Best advice I can give you is just enjoy the journey. Lotro's a lot about storytelling and a lot about exploration. And you'll get to endgame content soon enough, and you know, the whole game is fun, and the mid-stretches from 30th to 60th or 75th level are all quite enjoyable. Just
Take me at my word that
explore,
no one man holds
go
the
through the
power to
quests,
corrupt
follow the
every soul.
storylines, and enjoy.
All the same, it is well that you defeated that servant of Shadow.
Cook scrolls. Thought I just turned in a bunch of task items. Why are my bags so full, Zinger?
Did he drop you off right at Felgoth?
It dropped me off at Radagast. It says you will swiftly travel back to Karis Tillian once you accept the quest. Quest accepted.
That's for the Black Book? Or are you just
Yeah.
following regular storyline stuff?
This was just to finish up that Darkness Remains quest. I'm right below you back at the interest, working my way back up. I'll ride my prized Thorn's Hollow Goat. Should I spend time gathering and crafting, or is crafted gear going to be obsolete later on? All gear is obsoleted as soon as you gain 5 more levels. Just the nature of the game. The legendary weapon system. When you listen, you can hear the sound of running water. Singer, did you leave a sink running? Exactly.
Yeah, they a little while ago they made some improvements to crafting, and crafted items are actually pretty darn good these days. So I'm in like maybe every 10 levels, maybe make something for yourself, an upgrade if you want to fill out some gaps in your gear. But I mean, overall quest gear should take you fine.
Oh, completed Shadow Slayer. Indeed, Shadows Advanced. Yeah, I enjoy crafting myself, so the fact that the gear doesn't last as long as you'd hope it would hasn't really bothered me too much. Find where the river flows through Carastillion, which apparently is over here somewhere. It's pointing us, excuse me, southeast. And don't be like me. Whatever you do, do not walk off of a ledge. Nothing good will come of it. Some nice scholar nodes. Yep, I guess we're going down here. Perfect. The waters are still befouled. Search for artifacts, 0 of 8. And apparently the artifacts are back up top somewhere.
This is why you skip over Golgoth Quest 2 and go straight to Rogue One. First.
Well, you want to just go back to
I
Darren
don't
Duel?
care. I honestly don't care.
Yeah, I mean, we're here, so. Found an artifact.
It's a shame they don't let you collect these artifact chests.
Yeah, this is Scholar Heaven here. Ginger says, even if you never use anything you make, it's still a good way to get a bit of extra experience. But the crafting is eventually always useful. I tend to organize my characters into what I call crafting circles, where you get a group of 4 or 5 characters on a server and you set them all up so that they can all craft for each other. Like you might have, well, on Arkenstone I have a hunter who's my woodworker, and forester, my champion is my prospector jeweler, and cook. I have a minstrel who's a scholar and farmer. I have a guardian who's my armor smith. And they all help each other out and craft stuff for each other. I have a burglar that's a tailor.
If I took anything that you use, I figured your bags were full. I'm just
There's nothing I need here. That's
I don't
okay.
really need it either, but I got space.
We're here, so we may as well loot. Okay, don't walk through there, Ed. That would be bad. Smashed artifact. Smashed artifact. Oh, we're making bank. Every time you kill one of those fools, it's 70 gold or 70 silver pieces. Am I supposed to be looking for artifacts that aren't smashed? That must be the deal.
Counting?
It just says it's smashed. I don't know that it's been counting upward. Might be. Yeah, this area that we're questing in, we're over level 4, but we're kind of going back and trying to catch up on some storyline quests. Which is why everything's just dying so quickly. That and because we're awesome. Mostly that, actually, the truth be known. It could be true, they don't know.
How wide of a berth is this quest area? Like, maybe go over some of the bridges to...
Yeah, I mean, it's all basically right here. Quest arrow's pointing to me what'll hopefully be the last one. Smashed artifact.
Because I treat these quest arrows like Google. It's like my Lord and Savior.
I picked Armorsmith for my Bjorning. Sounded useful. Yep, since they use heavy armor, it's a happy thing. There's kind of a pumpkin theme here. Ooh, Caps of Evangleam. Apparently we have to go up these stairs for some reason. Let's go find out why. There's nothing inside the chest, but there's strange rust. Could someone have gotten here before you?
Bum, bum, bum.
I would guess so. So now it says talk to Radagast. Radagast can be found at the tree nursery just outside of Felagoth. You should return to Radagast and tell him all that you saw in Karis Tillian. So we ride for Felagoth. And did we decide we don't have a port to Felagoth and we just need to ride it out?
No, I don't have ports to Belfast. Just
Okay.
Dale.
Should we just go to Dale and then take a stable master's horse to Felagoth? Or is it quicker to ride from here? We're pretty close.
How close did, when you went to a circle, how close did that take you?
Well, I don't know. You want to just
Yeah.
jump?
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's a high ledge somewhere nearby.
Yeah, we'll try it. Yoicks and away! I am... I don't know where I am.
That's not bad. It's at the that's like at the beginning of the zone. You can take a horse there to Telegraph.
Okay. Yep, I think I just clicked off the map is all.
The
Quit
stable
clicking,
horse
Ed.
is probably closer than Dale to Telegraph too.
What do you
It was
need?
worth it to see, for free to play sake.
Yep. Scholars make all kinds of useful stuff. Potions and battle lore scrolls and defense lore scrolls and light oil and fire oil and fervor potions and crafting journals and dyes. TD Growl, raining waffles down on the Twitch chat. Hello, TD Growl. Welcome. That's weird that it took me to a different res circle than when I did Stuck. Ponton Finberry checking in. Hello, Ponton. Northern Mirkwood is beautiful this time of year. It's where they filmed all the Friday the 13th movies, you know. Or I'm making that up, I'm not sure which.
And Sleepaway Camp.
I like not having swift travel because it gives me a chance to eat. If you ever take the stable master's horse from Tinadur to Estelden, you can literally go roast an entire turkey in the time that ride takes. Gives you a terrific opportunity to step away from the computer, stretch, go visit relatives in the next town over, grab some lunch, and then by the time you get back, you should just about be pulling into the stable master.
And the same can be said for if you're in a fellowship with someone who's free to play.
Fair enough. But hey, I did the jump so I could shorten the ride time.
What a martyr.
I ran Mrs. Mustafa to Walmart this afternoon, and she went inside by herself. She came out and she was like, I picked up a package of Danishes because I wanted something sweet. I'm like, you mean besides the box of cinnamon rolls, the strawberry Pop-Tarts, and the box of Hostess Ding Dongs that we have? She's like, yeah, I wanted something besides all those. Trying to get that woman to stay away from refined sugar is not an easy task. Okay, Radagast is right over here.
In case anybody's tuning in from in the Evernight group, Ed bought a house in the Elf
Emptied and broken.
area, so you can
Everyone.
go take your fort there and feel free to pick a house there if you'd like.
We have a kin house. So far, I think it's just hard hit. And like I said, he's actually not a kin member. Not that we wouldn't be proud to have him. We got Pauldrons of Might. Kamal of Power.
Let us return to the task of mending these woods.
Collect files. Okay, that can definitely wait, because this is very easy to get back to.
It looks like I guess I did do quests in this area before, because he's got 2 repeatables for me, so...
Oh,
one
okay.
of them is collecting files. And I certainly don't get to do dailies in this area. You have to go talk to Thranville.
Yes. Kind of surprised that's not the highlighted quest ring right now.
It might also be kind of funky, because I think, like, from out here into the interior space, sometimes it messes up, like, the quest tracker. Just like you can, inside Erebor, like, it tells you things are, like, 25,000 meters away when they're just outside.
I can demonstrate that for you, Mickey. Mickey's asking about the bag space. Your bag space is editable, so you can customize them to suit how you want to organize them. This little button right here is for edit mode, and if you click that, it'll show all the bags that you've bought. Do you start with 4? Do you remember, Zinger? And then you buy bags 5 and 6, or?
I think it's 3 bags it shows you when you start up.
But you can move backspace around 5 pieces at a time, and you can make 6 small bags. You can make 3 medium bags. You can have large bags and small, but whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. And then when you're done, you just click the edit mode button again, and it'll show your bags however you want them set up. I just find it easiest, instead of figuring out whether or not I put something in the right bag, I just like one big bag to dump everything in.
I believe free-to-play starts off with 45 bag slots.
There
Split
you
into
go.
3 bags. So The total number of like actual bags don't really matter as much now that you can edit it around and move it around. It's more or less the number of bag slots. Like it's they divide in 5 per, and that's a account wide thing. So if you buy it on one server, you'll have it on another. That same number of bag slots.
Yes. It is cool. That was a feature they added a while back, and I think we're all very happy about it. We are at Legolas's dad's house. We need to talk to Legolas's dad. You live for thousands of years. You can take your time meandering around your house. Oh, is there anything good I should get from the provisioners or quartermasters here? Like a travel point?
I don't think I saw them.
Legolas told me you adventured in Carastelia and beheld the ruin it has become. The artifact Bugdatish.
Find
might have been
Mithrandir and
taken
the
by
scholars
my
of
warriors out
Felgoth in the
Dol
Room of
Guldur.
Study, southeast of the throne room. We ride for the Room of Study, and for glory.
The only thing they're selling is the airport.
Okay. Well, this is southeast. I don't see Mithrandir. This looks more like a banquet hall. Yeah, I guess we could do task item turn-ins here.
Yeah, I just had a bunch of rusted scimitars. Dwarf rep.
Trust me, I'm desperate to clear some pack space. Bristled fur, I'll bet I've got a pile of. Bristled fur, I got 50 of them. And rusted scimitars, perfect.
Yeah, I had like 2 stacks of those at least.
Ah, poop. I turned both of them in before I noticed that the crafting thing popped up. It's alright. So not only did you guys get a guess twice on my Hobbit present today, you got to see me do task items twice. This is like an extra most special stream. You're all very fortunate. I promised big things tonight. Okay, now we're looking for Gandalf. See, why can you ride around in here, but Elrond doesn't let you do it at the last homely house? That doesn't seem nice. Now we just need some fishing to finish the trifecta. There are actually 5 Tedments. Big Mikey Ocho. Since Zinger was kind enough to create an infographic for you all. When we get to Gandalf, I will display the infographic.
I'm guessing that should be it back here. It should be up the stairs on the back corner.
There's Mithrandir. The 5 Tedments of quality Lotro streaming are: Thou shalt fish, Thou shalt craft, Thou shalt manage thy inventory, Thou shalt do thy task item turn-ins, and Thou shalt eat on camera. So I believe I've done at least 3 of the 5.
I grew tired of waiting for news from you.
Return to the throne room. Hooray, I'll settle up for this one.
No, come on back.
I already missed a turn?
There's,
Oh, okay. Like I said, that's why I need Zinger. Otherwise, Galadriel would still be level 1, and I would be like, I can't get out of Archit. I'm trapped. I don't know what to do.
and the stairs and to the right. Just follow the carpets.
Oh, is that it? The carpets lead to the throne room?
Yeah, that's kind of the way to get there from the entrance. If you have to go to that back area, it's a little.
It should be like a hospital where they just paint different colored lines on the floor. This way to see the king. This way to radiology. Wait, what?
I do not like to speak.
Talk to
of that lord,
Mithrandir?
as Mithrandir is.
Now Mithrandir's here.
If the artifact Ugrachor desires
Travel
marks
to
in the
Loglanden.
Dragon Hall,
Seek tidings of
Erebor will
Kirazgar
search.
in the Bugdatish. I say that 5 times real fast. Alright, we ride for Bugdatish. And for glory. But mostly for Bugdatish. Because it's fun to say.
Hooray! We get to leave the forest.
Yay! Do you remember the rainforest episode of South Park with Jennifer Aniston?
It's not ringing a bell, but
They sing
Sure,
a,
it's
they sing a
beautiful.
song that if you just replaced rainforest with northern Mirkwood would be very apropos. Because of the reverence with which Lotro stream should be treated, I shall not begin to sing it here. We're going to Logland. Logland.
Okay. There's not a stable there, right?
Yeah, there should be. Oh, Logland?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can check. Look at the map.
I'm not stable.
Okay.
It's not like it's that far off. It's just,
All right. We'll write it.
travel. Half of the time I fall right off this bridge right here. Land right into the
I think Thunderhoof could do with a little bit of exercise.
sleep.
Kill, kill, kill. Ch ch ch. Kill, kill, kill. Ch ch ch. Jason?
Olive?
I'm stuck in a tree. I took Mandalinia out to Aragian to mine, and it was the funniest thing. That whole region is just lousy thick with crops growing wild everywhere. So I had to keep stopping every 5 feet for blackberries and raspberries and strawberries and taters, and every once in a while I'd even find some ancient silver. I am finding that Cook's Guild repast making to be kind of mind-bending. Okay, I lost you. You just disappeared right in front of me here. It's like you just kept heading down the road.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Just keep on following me.
The way you hopped away, I couldn't tell if you cut to one side or the other. If you
Yeah,
just
I
kept
might
going.
have rubber banded or something. And
Okay.
snapped back to it. Yeah, the cook's skill is a pain.
Well, then it's like they're improved recipes. It's like you have to make one of those repasts to use the recipes. Then, like, the recipes just like make 5 of something. It's like, really? Why does anybody care about these improved recipes at all?
Yeah, that's the thing about the cook skill. They, like, I know they can make like things that like improve LIXP, but that's not really. You get so much of it that I don't really find the skill specific things. Like, I guess you can make like 5 dies at a time or something like that. Maybe save on some stuff, but overall, it's not really all that useful to the guild.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep exploring it. It's interesting because that's something else. This is the first character I've ever had Cook's Guild unlocked for. I keep threatening to join the Cook's Guild with Galadriel, but I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't been playing her that much, except when we're out questing in the hinterland and we're not near any crafting areas or anything like that.
I think Karuskar is maybe out the other side. I don't know where you exactly have to go.
Yeah, it's pointing me left to the west.
Okay, yeah, I believe it's kind of somewhere out toward the outside of town. Or,
Oh, to me it looks like we passed him. I'm actually
Oh,
heading
didn't we?
backwards
Okay.
to the ring.
yeah, like I said, I'm kind of following you around a bit. I don't exactly remember all the locations.
Tux Ramus loves fishing and crafting. Bacchus checking in. Hello, Bacchus. Started playing when the game released, but didn't really invest any time in it until about 6 to 9 months before Mordor was released. Tux Ramus loves fishing and crafting. Amarniel says, hey, finally caught you live. Welcome, Amarniel. Tux says, I've talked about eating on stream. Yeah, I think most Lotro streamers mostly talk about food. That's my theory. Big Mikey Ocho says, Ed, you can't say that name on stream. It's dirty. I know.
Oh, all? Yeah, that is dirty. I apologize.
No, I think it was the other one. Bugdanil or whatever it is. Yep, here he is. We were looking for Nembedeth.
Greetings to you. Are you lost? I wish to help you.
Travel
and
to the
help you I
entrance of
shall.
Lake Town. Why are we going back through this? We ride for Lake Town and for glory. At least we know where that is.
Well, I mean, we're not really going back for this. It just it wasn't done at the time. You might have done it.
Oh man, I thought I made that jump and then it lagged me backwards. It's like, wow, that was like almost like in the Western Silverado.
Oh, I thought you were going to make like a lifeline joke or something like that.
Nope. Man, I was on that bridge. Heavy war steeds are the best.
You can always blame the bones of Smaug.
Come, Thunderhoof, we ride. The guards stare at you appraisingly.
What brings you to Lake Town?
Ask around Lake
hope
Town
you
for
intend
tidings
trouble.
of Karazgar. Hello, of what tidings of Karazgar may you tell us? Townsfolk lower their voices and eye you warily. I will pummel them into speaking. Oop, I jumped again. We're having a rough night. Swimming when I don't mean to, and flying over cliffs, and as before, the townfolks fall silent and wait for you to move on.
On the server, I managed to sell a Tome of Fate 9 or something for like 350 gold. I'm shocked that anybody would want to buy a Tome of Fate.
Well,
Yeah.
if you have enough
somebody's
gold and
a
nothing
complaint.
else to spend it on.
Yeah, that's true. I guess there was kind of an inflation. Some people. I certainly didn't mind.
Must be above us. Oh, here they are. Here we are. Somebody will talk to us. Colfith. Talk to Fasty outside of the Dragonbone Inn, and meet with Colfith in secret. We jog for the Dragonbone Inn.
Okay. I think that's the one up in the kind of northeast corner of town.
Sounds about right.
You are a friend of Colfith? I will show you to a table.
Oh,
inside.
man.
Is it sorrow?
Yeah.
You are a friend of Colfith? I will show you to a table inside.
Steve
Follow me,
Crownbox
friend.
checking in. Hey,
Colfith
Steve
will not be
Crownbox.
lost.
The dwarf ignores you. He seems content to sit and take in the scenery, keeping to himself. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Why are there all these quest rings? Nobody's too chatty, apparently. Which is okay. I guess as long as all my loot's starting to drop out, I can probably sell some of it. Then eventually I'll have enough money to where I can buy a Tome of Fate. And Zinger will be jealous. It'll be all like, dude, a Tome of Fate, that's so boss. I'm super jelly. I'll be like, I know you are. Who could blame him? Take your quarrel outside. Authy Gemcutter must not be defeated. Is there room in the lesson for one more? I think Althi Gemcutter is the dwarf that we rescued in Aragian. Like 60 levels ago. Keeping out of a fight, not my specialty. Free drinks to the patron who knocks out Colthi. They all ran. Talk to the gem cutter.
It was a fine brawl.
Defeat beasts on the way to the Lonely Mountain.
You are good in a fight. That much is clear.
Alright, Zinger, it looks like we ride for the Lonely Mountain. Got a port?
Yeah, I'll take us to Dale.
We ride for Dale and for glory. Good crowd tonight in chat. You guys are just quiet. Lonely Mountain.
Yeah. We don't have to go across the bridge because we're heading north.
Okay. Okay, here's a ground ball to make sure we get chat sparked. Describe your favorite tacos. I had my favorite fast food tacos for dinner tonight. We went to Taco John's because Mrs. Mustafa wanted a taco salad, and I got 2 of the Taco Bravos. It's a regular hard shell taco, ground beef, lettuce, cheddar cheese, tomato. They put it on a crunchy hard shell deep fried corn shell, but then they take a flour tortilla, smear it with refried beans, and wrap it around so that if you bite into it and the shell breaks, the soft shell with the beans holds it all together anyway. It's brilliant. It's a feat of taco engineering. Taco John's invented it. Taco Bell later copied it and called it the double-decker taco.
Nice.
So I had a couple of those in a beef and bean combo burrito. That's a pretty good taco. You're not fighting the moose, are you?
No. Wolves and bears.
Oh, and battle cats, we can fight those. They probably don't count for some reason, though. Oh, they do. Good deal. So I was telling SKDX Killer that I was hoping to talk her into going to one of the local places that was more authentic. One of my favorites are the adobada street tacos. It's pork marinated in chilies and pineapple sauce. And they roast the meat. They drop it on little corn tortillas. You get 5 of them in a box. And it's pretty much just meat on tortillas. And then they smother the whole thing with grilled onion and sliced radish. And they've got the condiment bar where you can pick out different salsas. And they've got the pickled jalapeno with carrot and onion. It's super yummo.
Nice.
But I didn't get those. I got Taco Bravos, which was still okay. She was talking about going to a very mediocre burger place.
Five Guys.
No, Five Guys would have been a big step up from Freddy's. Freddy's is a little bit like Culver's. They have frozen custard and hot dogs and burgers. Everything's okay. It's not like Freddy's is bad. It's just kind of,
I've just always found Five Guys kind of mediocre. It's, the perk is that you can just get all the toppings you want. That's really, the meat itself is.
Yeah, I'd have to jump up a couple of tax brackets in order to eat at Five Guys anymore. They really raised the prices.
Yeah.
$15 for a burger with fries and a Coke. You get all the fries you want too, but quality of the burger, I've never had any complaints about at Five Guys. But Bacchus says, compiling my sit rep and getting some other admin done before work. So exciting. Tuxramus says, Tripas or lengua are my favorite tacos. Lengua tacos are delicious. The place where I get the adobo de tacos also has lengua, and I get those frequently too. Lengua is, of course, made with beef tongue, and it is terrific.
Are you finished with these? Are you finished with the beast?
Yeah, we got 10 of 10.
Okay.
So I guess we're supposed to meet Audie inside. Potton agrees that Five Guys is good.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just expensive. It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's a few bucks.
At last you arrive. I have been waiting
Find the
for some
visitors
time.
Gandalf mentioned on the way to the throne in the hall under the mountain. Okay, apparently there's visitors we have to go run into. Hard Hit likes Five Guys. There are a couple of places that have tasty brisket tacos. Edith Eldora checking in. I've had some good brisket tacos. We've got a local outfit called Voodoo Taco. And it's strange because the food is very good, but for some reason they keep opening and closing in different locations. It's like... Plus their tacos average about $4 a piece, but they do a killer brisket taco. And then there's another place. We just need to ride through to the next section, don't we?
Yeah, but
Don't trust the quest ring here. I think I learned that the hard way.
I think at the time when this Black Book came out, that area didn't even exist. It was just straight from outside to inside the road here.
Oh, we're just supposed to head to the throne room, so hopefully it'll be obvious who we're looking for.
Hopefully.
Potton says, rarely go out to eat tacos or any Mexican food since we make our own at home and forever when we want it. Yeah. Here's the three, Dory, Dwalin, and Glowin.
My travels do not bring me home very often. It has been some time since we have all gathered.
Talk to Gandalf in the hall
I
under the
prefer
mountain.
when things are simple. I do not know what has caused
Talk
this
to King
decline,
Thorin III at his
but I
throne
see
in the
some
hall under the
possibilities.
mountain. We ride for the throne. Sorcerer Zero says 30 miles this week, that is. Had a Thai chicken dinner on the grill. That sounds good. And speaking of tacos, there was a place in town called Soji Grill that tried to combine Korean and Mexican in sort of a too clever by half foodie way. And the problem was the underlying Korean food, like they had bulgogi tacos, but the bulgogi wasn't very good. So making it into a taco didn't really make it any better.
Can Gandalf combat this worrying decline in our craft skill? You wish to open the tomb of Thorin Oakenshield?
Apparently we're going to open the tomb of Thorin Oakenshield. Find Dis, the sister of Thorin Oakenshield at Ravenhill. We ride for Ravenhill and for glory. I'm trying to remember the name of the other taco outfit that they've got a... I had their brisket taco and it was good, but that was about the only one I liked. It's by a Fresh Time Market out on 150th and Maple. It was pretty forgettable. The brisket taco was good, and I tried a couple of other tacos there, and they were meh. I mean, let's face it, average taco is still pretty good eating, but this was not a great place for tacos. A good bulgogi would make a yummy taco, though. It would. Mrs. Mustafa's asleep, so I feel like I can confess that I actually do enjoy Korean food quite a bit. But if I don't hold my feet to the fire, I'd be eating it 6 nights a week. My problem is I like Thai food, Indian food, Korean food, Japanese food, Italian, Greek, Mexican, Caribbean. I don't want to just eat Korean food 4 or 5 nights a week. So I have to encourage Mrs. M to eat more variety.
Plus your bloodstream might be made of kimchi.
Yes. I think Malamar wants to ride with us. Are you coming to Ravenhill with me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay. Since I will invariably go the wrong direction and get horribly, horribly lost.
No, you're heading the right way so far.
Big Mikey Ocho says the number of taco places around you is quite impressive. We couldn't have nearly that number around us. Well, there's the fancy taco places like Voodoo Taco that's pricey but good. I was telling SKDX Killer we've got these 3 little companies that all have multiple locations. De Leon and Abelardo's and Lina's. And they're these little hole-in-the-wall Mexican places that are pretty authentic, and they've got the tacos lengua and the adobada and the green pork chili stuff. And I think most of them are open 24 hours a day, which when you're in IT and you pull the graveyard shift at the data center means that they're your best friends. But I mean, when you first look at the place, you're like, are these places for real? Are these money laundering operations or something? But they do a heck of a business all times of day and night. They've got breakfast burritos and huevos rancheros, and you know, people hit there late night, people go there for lunch and dinner. So she wants us to clear brush from the road, clear stones from the path up Ravenhill, and clear brush. But they're all 3 chains are really good and really yummy. And I wouldn't want to own a Taco Bell in Omaha anymore, because we must have 10 or 12 of those places between the 3 different names. And all the menus are similar, and they've got horchata and iced jarrito, and it's all really good. And I would hope they're putting a big, big dent in Taco Bell's business. Although I don't hate Taco Bell, I still eat it once in a while if it's convenient. It's just Taco Bell is to Mexican food what, McDonald's is to steak. Yeah, that's probably accurate. McDonald's serves beef and Taco Bell serves
Well, the conversation
burritos.
has left me parched.
Okay, pick up the bucket of water at the base of Raven Hill. Snorblom's heading out. Take care, Snorblom. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great weekend. The ambient effect of watching Big Ed Mustafa has worked once again. Hopefully Snorblom has a full 8 hours to devote to deep, restful sleep. I could never in my life ever have McDonald's again. Ginger says the only fast food we have here is McDonald's. Could be worse. I remember going to visit my sister when she lived in Wichita, and the only place to stop along the turnpike was the Hardee's in the middle of the turnpike. You'd have a rest stop and gas station, and you'd have a Hardee's every so often along the Kansas Turnpike. Hardee's has some stuff that's pretty good, but boy, if you're not in the mood for it, you're really not in the mood for it. It's like, is anybody hungry? Yeah. Do you want to stop at Hardee's? No, let's just go hungry instead. Okay. Hardee's is known as Carl's Jr. on the West Coast.
This is
Same
a day
company,
for
two different
visitors.
names. Okay, defeat foes near Dale for Dis. We ride for Dale. Or do we just want to port to Dale? Where did Zinger go?
I'm ready.
Yeah, okay.
Where do you need to go?
We need to defeat foes near Dale. I saw the film about the founding of McDonald's. It was good. Yeah, Ray Kroc started out as a guy just trying to sell shake machines. Made a few extra bucks along the way. Good for him. We riding, porting, walking in place? There we go.
I just ported him.
Alright. It's weird how restricted the menu has gotten at my local McDonald's. I went there to get Mrs. M a salad one time, and now they don't have salads anymore. They used to have like a bacon ranch salad. You could get it with grilled or crispy chicken. Always go for the grilled chicken, by the way. And they don't have any salads on the menu right now. They had them with the Newman's Own dressing that was pretty good. Here, these guys are foes. Let's murder them. And then I went to go get... Mrs. M wanted a grilled chicken sandwich the other day. So I'm like, I was driving home from the flying field. I was like, well, I'll stop at McDonald's and get her a grilled chicken sandwich. No grilled chicken sandwiches anymore either. It's not quite as bad as when I stopped at the Burger King across the street and they didn't have any beef. That was flat weird. Like, how does a Burger King run out of burger meat? But
Yeah, especially in Omaha.
yeah. It's like it's really hard to find cows in Nebraska. Eight foes slain. But yeah, for McDonald's to be shrinking their menu and jacking up their prices, a fish sandwich by itself was like $3.89. Like, I ain't paying no $3.89 for no McDonald's fish sandwich. can go to Hardee's and get the chicken sandwich for $3.99. Now that's a sandwich. If you don't have a Popeyes near you, you should probably just pack up your stuff and move. May not be the best chicken sandwich on earth, but I guarantee you it is the best $3.99 chicken sandwich on the face of the earth. Popeyes is legit.
You need
Believe
more?
the hype. Nope, I'm at 10 of 10. We can go. It says talk to Dis at Ravenhill. We're back to Ravenhill. Ponton said he found the place owned by two guys and wanted to make a deal, add more places and make it big. Yep. We ride for Ravenhill and for glory. And for Ravenhill. Big Mikey Ocho says, indeed, I crave Popeyes periodically now. I went there to pick up chicken the other night, and I ordered a kids meal for Mrs. M because she doesn't eat that much in one sitting, and I ordered a 4-piece platter for me. And we ended up splitting the chicken. I think I gave her an extra leg, and I ate 3 of my 4 pieces. So we were both happy. But I went to pick up my order at the window, and I told the guy at the drive-thru window, I said, yeah, I feel kind of weird not ordering the sandwich, but just gives me an excuse to come back sooner. And he started laughing. I don't know how many of those sandwiches they sell a day, but it's a bunch. I've always liked Popeyes. The chicken is pretty good, but I like the red beans and rice. I'm a sucker for red beans and rice. It's good stuff.
More friends have arrived, and the wizard too.
Talk to Gandalf at Ravenhill and
You think
travel
part
to
of the mountain has been stolen
Mazal-Akraz.
from my brother's tomb.
We must know if Karazgar
It's
or
another
his
solo
agents have worked
quest,
some
sorry.
evil with the Arkenstone.
This
BRB.
is Mazal-Akraz, the chamber of
Arby's?
glory.
Yeah, Arby's is good.
My brother and my sons lie within. Let us go now to them.
Really wish we had places like these here in Germany. It's like every fast food corner selling the same stuff here. Yeah, it's one nice thing about Omaha. It's a restaurant town. We've got a surprisingly wide variety of cuisine to choose from. Good Ethiopian restaurants, a good Caribbean restaurant that has curried goat and braised oxtails and jerk chicken. The Ethiopian restaurants have some good crazy stuff too. And what do I need to do? Descend the stairs. Okay, I can do that. And here's Dory. Here's Nori. Here's some young dwarves. This is quite the elaborate tomb. Make your way to the tomb of Thorin Oakenshield. Well, I would have thought this was it, but maybe it's out here instead, since there's more dwarves along the way. And his sister's standing out here now. Talk to Dis. I'm ready, Glandriel. Let us see what there is to see. Remain alert while Gandalf and the dwarves open the tomb. I shall be alert. We've got several good sushi places. We've got some ramen noodle places, a lot of good Vietnamese restaurants. Talked a lot about Vietnamese food in the past. I really enjoy a good bowl of pho. Banh mi are also quite yummy if you're in a sandwich mood. There's a couple of good authentic Chinese restaurants. The Korean places aren't bad. We've got some good Greek restaurants. Hardhit says, can't beat the red beans and rice. Bomber has eaten too much. They have to carry him. It eases my heart to know that the Arkenstone remains with Thorin, but this means the decline of his people's craft skill must have another cause. A wizard's guess is not the same as any other's, Galadriel, and it is the guess of this wizard that the loss of the dwarf ring might be to blame for this decay. The ring Angya, called Handorm by the dwarves, was taken from Thrain by Sauron and must have perished in the fall of Barad-dûr. But if that's true, the decline cannot be reversed. The decay cannot be prevented. Decline, decay. These words need not sting you so deeply. Bah, you're not a dwarf. You are a wizard. You could not understand, Gandalf. But I am a dwarf, Dwalin. I say I have seen good days and I have seen bad. A dwarf will persevere through the bad and bring about the good. No, decline cannot be overcome. This speaks wisely. All things change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. That kind of points to our quote of the day. Nothing can stay the same forever. Even the words we speak change with the passage of time. In the old tongue, the Northmen called their town Dalheim. As the years passed, the name was shortened to Dalheim. In the Dalheim became Daleholm, and more simply Dale. Now you know. Fascinating. It truly is. Yeah, the dwarves don't care. Consider the last ruling lord of Dale's home, Gerjarn III. The elves interpreted his name as Gerjarn, and they heard it, and it became Girion. Why, when I first came to these lands, I was not known as Gandalf. The men of the lake, the Lag Thuda, called me Wandalb. Over the years, their language slowly changed, and Wandalb became Gandalf. In fact, we're about to be interrupted by something. Is the lecture done? Is it time to eat? Galadriel, I have had a thought. Listen to the words of Gandalf. In the black speech, the word Bugdatish is very clear. It means namekeeper, and brings to mind a relic or an artifact. Bugdatish, Bugdatish, Bugdatish. But what if there has been a mistake? What if the word was misheard? What if the word was not Bugdatish, but was Bugdash instead? Well, that would change everything, Gandalf. Tell me more. What does that mean? Why does it matter? In the black speech, the word Bugdash means the name given at birth. It may be that Ugrakor seeks no artifact. It may be that he seeks his Bugdash, his true name. How will that help him? That remains to be seen, Master Dwarf. If Ugrakor believes this knowledge can help him, it falls on us to learn why. But let us now leave Thorin and his nephews in peace. We will discuss this above. And now we travel. Pot and Finberry says he likes food as much as we do. Exactly. Talk to Gandalf by the throne in the hall under the mountain. Thought I just did that.
This feels right to me.
How can it be wrong when it feels so right? Cloak of Thorin's strength. I've got better. Oh, that was something I need to do. Let's crush that, and then I can get that.
King Thorin has given me a room,
and I
the
can
dwelling
crush
halls
that.
of Erebor.
Do not have enough room to do that. Oh, because it gave me a lecture emote too. Okay, now I can pop it. I deliver a lecture. Find the home of Otti Gemcutter in the dwelling halls. That sounds super fun. Come, Zinger, we ride for the dwelling halls and for glory. Plenty of good Indian restaurants around town.
Is that correct?
You're better than Google Maps.
In 6 meters. If you've gone off the cliff, you've gone too far. Resurrect and try again. The home should be back here to the left, I believe.
You found the entrance to Jewelstead, home of the Gemcutter family. Here's Alfie.
I hoped you would find time to visit.
Talk to Mother Amma. Hello, Mother.
Welcome to
Hello,
Messi
Amma.
Mazar. Let us visit my brother Grafa.
Find the entrance to the new loads
See if he
of
needs any
Narithak,
assistance.
east of the entryway within the Lonely Mountain. Pot and Finberry says, we have a deli here that makes great sandwiches, always like a good Reuben. Tux Ramus agrees that Indian food is delicious. He is a big fan of curry, as is Sorcerer Zero, of course. Yeah, Pot, and actually what's funny is one of my favorite delis around here, I think it's a regional franchise called, of all things, Gandalfo's. And they've got a whole subsection of their menu with different pastrami sandwiches. The Reuben, they've got a sandwich called the Central Park and the I Love New York, and you get like double pastrami on marbled rye bread with Swiss cheese and Russian salad dressing or hot mustard, and that's pretty terrific. The sandwiches, they can run $10 for a good double pastrami. This is the entrance to the recently delved new loads, and here's the brother. Gregar Splitstone.
Speaks very highly of you.
Defeat vermin in the new
Welcome to
loads.
Narathak,
0 of 8.
Our latest delve.
Mrs. Mustafa's not normally much of a sandwich fan, but she does like Gandalfo's. They must have 180 different kinds of sandwiches. Their menu's unbelievably large. I mean, they're all kind of variations on a theme, but... That should be 8 of 8. I'm good. Pick up the crate of jet precious stones next to the dude. So we ride for the dude.
Hopefully he abides.
You know the dude abides. I suppose we have to walk these back to Alti.
I think it gives you like a walk buff.
That'd be nice because it's a bit of a hike. Indian food is good too. I've eaten local Indian when I was traveling there once. Nice. My friend Daddy Hutch from work has been to India. One of the things that cracks me up about him, he's an Air Force brat and served himself. But when he was a kid, his dad was stationed in Spain for a number of years. And I was like, well, that must have been something special. And did I make the wrong turn? Yes.
Yeah, you just went down.
I walked into the goat pen by mistake. There we go. But Spain is now, I mean, it's kind of regarded the way France was 20 or 30 years ago. It's like the epicenter of all hot cuisine worldwide. They're just doing amazing things over in Spain with regard to the food and whatnot. And I was like, well, you must have liked the food. He's like, no, I hated the food. It was terrible. I was always eating on base. So he lived in Spain and was eating at like the Pizza Huts and stuff. It's like, oh man. Mother Amma nods to you and indicates she has a necklace that needs delivering. Who gets the necklace, I wonder? Carry the necklace to the customer who requested it. Urfith? We ride for Urfith. I have no idea where Urfith is. My step-grandma's from Mumbai originally. Nice. Traditionally, back in Ireland, there's nothing to beat an old-fashioned fried egg sambo. I think I have to walk. Hopefully the customer's not too far. It looks like it's straight ahead.
Yeah, it's somewhere up there. I don't remember exactly what level it is.
I will follow the quest arrow. Scholar's Abode. Quest ring disappeared on me.
It might be down. I'm not sure. Yep, there's Urpus down here. You can find a way to get thing.
Airfith accepts the necklace and admires its fine craftsmanship.
I had heard a rumor that the gem cutters might leave Erebor in
Go back to the
disgrace.
gem cutters. Someone named Kill has been spreading rumors about the gem cutters. We ride for Arthi. And for glory. Big Mikey says, our Mexican cuisine may be lacking, but I am from the land of cheesesteaks and pizza, so it's not all bad. Are you near Philadelphia, Big Mikey? I did not know Philly was known for pizza.
Well, I'm in the whole like East Coast. It's kind of
Pizza
especially-
land.
Yeah, this area, New York, and it's all the same thing. Everywhere, unless you're in like California and like pizza.
Nope, they've got California pizza.
I know, but is it really pizza?
No, it's mostly atrocious.
How did it go?
We had a California pizza here in Omaha that opened up. I don't know that it lasted a year. It was not my cup of tea. Stony skins, deadly claws, bowl of raspberries. That's what I need, is another housing decoration. What are we going to get rid of? Definitely not the fishing trophies. Okay, I have a few too many stone abraded skins. Should probably do something about that. 2 lost essences. Those can go bye-bye. Goodbye. And we'll take a torque of the dwarf holds.
Spreading these lies about my family.
Find Keel outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain.
You can get really good, Mexican food over in California, but pizza,
Gwar finally checking in. Gwar, we got a kin house for the gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Just across the river? Yeah, you're not too far from Zinger. He's in a little town not too far outside of Philly. He doesn't want me to know where. He feels safer that way. Gore says, I moved out to California 8 years ago and the food scene is really spectacular, but I still haven't found a good pizza. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of great Asian restaurants, depending on where you are in California. When in India, we had something called injera. It was a spongy flatbread, tasted good. Yeah, actually, the Ethiopian restaurants all have injera too. The way the Ethiopians serve it, you get a big piece of injera, and they put it, and it covers your entire plate, and the plate is a big platter. And then all of your food, your roasted lamb, your beef, your chicken, your vegetables, gets served on top of the injera. And instead of utensils, you simply tear off pieces of the injera and scoop up the rest of the food and eat it with the injera. I think it's similar to the way the Polynesians use poi. It's kind of a bread and serving utensil all in one. So we've got a kin house, and I think Zinger and I both picked personal homes, and there's a lot of personal homes right near the kin house that are available, so plenty of space for everybody. And Potton says, yeah, that's how we did it.
Should be somewhere right over here, I think.
This must be Kill. He seems to have attracted an audience.
Ah, another listener.
I cannot listen while mounted. Apparently the goat's too distracting. You listen to Krill the Tail Spinner.
In March, an army of Janguvar came out of the east and crossed the Iron Ford. There is no shortage of tales from the Battle of Vale and the siege of the Lonely Mountain. Hearken now to a tale of the distant past. The promise of finding lost Thafar Gathor has long moved the hearts of dwarves.
Okay, back to the gem cutters. I've had injera at an Ethiopian restaurant, tried making it myself, but I need a different pan. Yeah, it'd be tough to make that yourself. Just trying all the different breads at a good Indian restaurant is part of the fun. They have some wonderful stuffed paratha stuffed with different vegetables and like onion kulcha and some of the different varieties. Wheat breads and soft breads and really thin crispy breads. And different chutneys to put on them. Good stuff. Naan. I haven't had Indian food in a while. I might have to take the plunge. I was telling Daddy Hunch we needed to meet up for lunch. Maybe we'll go do the Indian buffet by the office. That would be tasty. Hot says sushi is also good. There's a place where they make it fresh right in front of you and just say what you want. Sorry, what were you going to say, Zinger?
You said Indian food and plunge, and I put the two together.
Indian food and what?
Spinner always
Plunge?
speaks such nonsense. I must take this matter before King Thorin.
Go with him to petition the king.
Surely King
I'm going to go
Thorin
petition
will
the
hear my
king.
plea. I will hear this complaint, but not at my throne. I will go
No
among
comment.
the people.
Potton is off for now. Have fun storming the castle. Potton sushi is a discussion for an entire another stream, but we'll talk about that at great length. Big fan of sushi. Really enjoy it. Have a good night, Pot, and thanks for hanging out with us, and have a great weekend. Don't forget, we got a new season of Apex Legends coming up on the 18th. We're going to get a new legend, a new map, a new weapon, a crafting system. It's going to be cray-cray.
Enjoy Ed playing Lotro while you can.
I always enjoy playing. I play Lotro 4 nights a week.
That's true. Yeah, I guess.
I play a lot of Lotro. And I enjoy playing a lot of Lotro.
Fair point, fair point.
Occasionally on a Tuesday or Saturday, I might get distracted with something super fun like Company of Heroes, but usually it's Lotro. Gil claims that my family's craft skill has declined. He claims we plan to leave the mountain in disgrace. Such lies will make my dear mother's beard go gray. Is this true, Gil? I don't know if his mother's beard will go gray. An outrage, you scoundrel. Remember, you speak to your king, Gil. King Thorin, I am no Longbeard. I am of the Zelruka. But I speak to you with respect. Not with enough, I warrant. That will be enough, Hrostyr. Do you deny the truth of these claims, Zelruka? Each of my stories is built around truth, King Thorin. I have arrived at a judgment. King Thorin, may I say one thing first? Go ahead. It is a point of pride for me that many dwarves listen to my stories. This is true. They say of some, this is untrue, they say of others. I know you experience this too. What do you mean? You named your son Durin. It is a name of great import. Some dwarves say this name signifies he will do great things. Others say it is just a name. But I say he will grow into his name. I say he will be Durin the Deathless come again. Good job trying to flatter the king right before he renders a judgment. That is enough, Zaraluk. Galandriel, may I have a word? Or Zelruka? Gil seeks to flatter me, but I am too wise a king to fall prey to such a tactic. I named my son Durin for my own reasons, and I do not feel the need to share them with Longbeards or with Zelruka. He stays now in Jarnfast with my brother Nain, Lord of the Iron Hills, and he will be king after me. If he is to do anything else, certainly beyond the sight of this Zelruka. King Thorin strokes his beard, and you might detect a slight upturn among his whiskers. Does he smile in spite of Gil's flattery, or because of it? Durin the Deathless come again. Imagine that. This is my judgment. Gil, you have stayed in Erebor for long enough. You must depart. From what land do you hail? My father, Branit, keeps a home in Yarnfast. I have not been there for many years. Well, you're going there now, pal, so get packed. Yarnfast, you say? How fortunate. It guides my further commands. Othi Gemcutter, you will accompany Kill to Yarnfast, then you may return. But, my king, I cannot oversee every little feud between dwarves. I understand, my king. Galandriel, I ask you to accompany Othi and Kill on this errand. Speak to my brother Nain at the Iron Fort and bring my son Durin back home. It is time he learned the ways of the king. That is all. The king ruled in my favor. Why then do I feel as though he also ruled against me? Did I win or did I lose? Sorry, Zinger, what were you going to say?
I don't know what I was going to say, but King, I was going to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
I am pleased King Thorin ruled in my favor, but you should check in with
Gandalf is in the wizard home, east of the Jewel Stead and up several stairs. Guess we're going to go talk to him. Thought it might be in the scholars area, but looks like it's more this way. Gandalf, he's everywhere that you want to be.
There you are. I have been deep in study.
Meet up with Alfie and Kill outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain. Great, thanks for that little tidbit, Gandalf. Much appreciated.
What pal?
I even pop into Lotro on non-stream nights to do stuff too. I would say 4 nights a week is a minimum.
Come on, you gotta do 8 nights a week or YOLO.
True story. That would be more like a new Fallout game. Those are truly dangerous. Even Fallout 76 I was pretty obsessive with, and that was not good.
Did you play any of that, the mobile one, the Shelter or whatever it was?
Yeah, I liked that quite a bit too. My problem with it was I was really good at it, so I only played the one game, and I got really cranked up high level-wise, but just was always able to defend my vault. And I just stopped playing it eventually because it was like, okay, I win.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have some pretty bad rushes. You know, you get enough death claws in your vault, and it's tough to... Othi and Kill are waiting for you, but neither seems eager to depart.
I have not been
I
back
never
to
played
my
it myself,
father's
but I
home,
saw, I think I've seen
Yarnfast.
some people, like, at the time, streaming or something like that.
We are to escort
Yeah,
to Yarn.
I mean it was surprisingly fun, especially for a free game. I don't think I could have ever seen well enough to play it on a phone, but I think I was rocking a 4-inch iPhone SE at the time, maybe even a 5C, so that would have been playable. But I played it on my PC. Played good. It was fun. You could do a little bit of base building and add stuff. And alright, let's see what we have here. Visit Mether, a friend of the gem cutter who lives in Hammerstead. Find an entrance to the town of Utterby. Defeat insects throughout the Ironfold. Defeat beasts throughout the Ironfold.
Yeah, it's kind of a catch-all for the Iron Hills. So.
Yeah, defeat Easterlings throughout the Ironfold. Visit Aaron, a friend of the gem cutters who lives in Yarnfast, but is likely fishing in the Redwater. And look from the cliff's edge at Scald's Drop to survey the lands below. Okay, well... I think the thing to do now is to fish. Ooh, a speckled trout. We always try to fish, catch, and release. And reeds. Galandriel is a lake master. And a rusty hammer. That's 3 casts and 3 catches, so I've officially fished on stream. Okay, on that note, it feels like we're at a pretty good stopping point. Zinger, what do you think? Zinger already logged off and went to bed, maybe.
I said sure.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. But usually this is about the time that French Girl Gaming's popping on. Let's see who else we might be able to host. Oh, El Galdwin is on. Let's go say hello to El Galdwin. I hope everybody sticks with us for the raid and is friendly to El Galdwin. She's terrific, and if you're not already following her, throw her a follow. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, Zinger and I should be back next week. Everybody have a great weekend, and if you get a chance to pop by my personal channel this weekend and say hello, I'd be glad to see you. Till next time.
Bye.
Oh, also pretty.